Student, now I give lecture on methods of determination of depreciation. Now we studied about the introduction about methods of determination of depreciation. Depreciation is the most important item in the fixed cost and it represents the reduction in the value of equipment and other property of the plant every year due to continuous wear and tear. This can be reduced by proper maintenance of the equipment and the buildings. To account for the depreciation, a certain fixed amount is set aside every year so that by the time the lifespan of the plant is over, the total amount accumulated equals replacement cost. Then, what are the types of methods commonly used for determination of annual depreciation charges of the power system? So, the first method is straight line method. Second one is diminishing value method or declining balance method. Third one is sinking fund method. So, totally 3 methods commonly used to determine the annual depreciation charges of the power plant. Now we detailedly studied about the each and every method. First one is straight line method. This method assumes that certain depreciation occurs according to the straight line value. In this method, a constant depreciation charge is made every year on the basis of total depreciation and useful life of the equipment. So, by using straight line method, how we calculate the annual depreciation charge, that is equal to initial cost minus salvage value divided by number of years of useful life, that is equal to P minus S divided by N, where capital P represents initial cost, capital S represents salvage value, that means the small n represents a number of years of useful life. This method is very popular because of its simplicity, but it does not take into account the amount of interest earned by the amount set aside early only. What is mean by salvage value? The estimated resale value of an asset at the end of its useful life only is known as salvage value only. Then diminishing value method or declining balance method. In this method, provision is made for setting each year a fixed rate, first applied to the original cost and then to diminishing value, such rate depending upon the useful life of the plant, that is small n. This method results in distribution of the total expenses on the power plant over its total useful life, because in this method the depreciation charges are heavy in early years when maintenance charges are low. That means in the early year maintenance charges are low but depreciation charges are heavy. But in late years the depreciation charges are low when the maintenance charges are heavy only. This is the scenario of late years. The serious drawback of this method is that an heavy burden towards depreciation charges is imposed in early years when plant is to develop and build its income only. Let the capital cost of the power plant be capital P. Then salvage value after useful life of the equipment of NESB capital S. Now the value of plant after 1 year, the formula is P into 1 minus X. The value of after 2 years P 1 minus n, again you multiplied with 1 minus x, therefore P into 1 minus x squared. Similarly, we calculate third year, fourth year, fifth year, sixth year, seventh year up to n years. So the value of plant after n years, capital S equal to P into 1 minus S the whole power n only. Now we can calculate the value. So therefore the 1 minus S equal to S divided by P the whole power 1 by n only. X equal to 1 minus S divided by P into 1 by n. So the deposit to be made by first year of completion of the plant, the XP equal to capital P into 1 minus S divided by P the power of 1 by n. If similarly we can calculate it second year of completion of a power plant, the deposit to be made by second year of completion of a power plant, that is x, that means 1 minus x, that p, that is s divided by p the whole power 1 by n into p into 1 minus s divided by p the power 1 by n only. This is the formula for calculating the annual depreciation charges by using diminishing method or declining balance method. The third method is the sinking fund method. So a sinking fund method is a technique for depreciating an asset in bookkeeping records while generating money to purchase a replacement for the asset when it reaches the end of its useful life. As compared to straight line method, that means the sinking fund method compared to straight line method, it requires smaller annual amounts only. So then now we take capital P equal to initial value of equipment, then capital N be the useful life of equipment in years, and then capital S be the scrap value after useful life of the equipment of n years. The capital R equal to rate of interest per annum expressed as fraction. If the annual deposit it be Q, it will earn the interest small r into Q in 1 year only. Now we calculate Q plus small rp, that means Q plus small r into Q equal to Q into 1 by r. That means Q plus rp is equal to Q into 1 plus r at the end of 1 year only. So therefore this value multiplied by the ratio 1 by r, that means 1 plus r every year. So therefore first, that means first year is Q into 1 plus R. Then we can at the end of the second year, that means Q into 1 plus R and then multiplied by the ratio 1 by R. So therefore Q into 1 by 1, that means Q into 1 plus R the whole squared only. Then at the end of the 3 year, Q into 1 plus R into, that means 1 plus R plus 1 plus 3 years, no. So therefore 3 times 1 plus R only. So therefore Q into 1 plus R the power 3 only. Similarly we can calculate the fourth year, fifth year. At the end of n years, Q is equal to 1 plus R into, that means Q equal to, that means Q into 1 plus R the power n only. The amount of Q deposited at the end of first year in n minus 1 years will be Q into 1 plus R. The year is n minus 1, therefore n minus 1 the power. So the amount of Q deposited at the end of the second year in n minus 1 years will be Q into 1 plus R the power is n minus 2. Similarly, the amount of Q deposited at the end of first year in n minus 1 years will be q into 1 plus r into n minus 3 only. Then the sinking fund method, the continuation is the amount of q deposited at the end of n minus 1th year in 1 year will be q into 1 plus r only. So therefore after n years the total sinking fund will be equal to q into 1 plus r into power n minus 1 plus 1 plus r power n minus 2 plus 1 plus r power n minus 3. The last one is that means 1 plus r only. So therefore the above terms are in a geometrical progression only. So therefore the total sums equal to capital Q equal to small q. So the numerator is 1 plus r and then the power is n minus 1 divided by small r only. Then where q equal to cost of replacement which is equal to p minus s. Therefore annual deposit q is equal to q, that means into capital QR divided by 1 plus r the power n minus 1 only. Okay, so the from this lecture video then we understand how many methods are used to determine the depreciation. Totally 3 methods used to determine the depreciation of the power plant. So thank you, sir, student, for watching this video.